Soldier Boy tough.
Hello, my name is Borat,
Hi, I'm Bruno.
and today we are going to learn you how to make bread.
Bread.
High five! Yes, let's get started. Okay, so first and foremost, most important thing is to take this. This is a concentrated yeast infections, and what we do is we open the yeast infection very careful, and you pour it into hot water.
Then you start. Dissolve the yeast, activate it.
Yes. I spill some yeast on the table, that is okay. We stir and stir.
Big clump of
You want to be very careful to keep the yeast infection very far away from you. You do not want to catch anything. After you have stirred the yeast infections, you let it sit for 5 minutes. Very nice. Hello and welcome back to Bruno and Borat. Merry Christmas.
We're going to make bread. We made our yeast dissolve.
Yes, we have dissolved the yeast infection and made it safe for consumption.
It will go in the bread.
What do we do now, Bruno?
Now we put 3½ cup flour in bowl.
Here is the bowl.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Let me tell you about the history of bread making while just in a measure. Long ago, my ancestors, they come from a planet far, far away called the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. My grandpa, Albus Dumbledore, he come and he said, "I make bread," and I said, "Yes, high five." And so her bread was made, and that is how it was done. Now Justin, tell us what you are doing. Tell us the science behind the bread.
Now I scoop the flour.
How much flour are we putting in?
3 cup.
Okay,
3 cup flour.
that is a lot of flour.
It is 2 more cups than 1 cup.
Yes.
Now I mix sugar. Wait, I don't think
This is a sugar.
we put the sugar.
We put the sugar in the
We
mix.
put the sugar in the mix. The sugar is food for the yeast.
This is the sugar from my mother. In
This is the yeast infections. It will metabolize the sugar and release carbon dioxide, which causes the bread to rise.
there is science. You smell.
I smell. It smells like yeast.
It smells like a yeast infection.
The shortening. It is for flavor.
You eat this, it make you very tall. Ironic, yeah.
Egg give protein. Make you strong like Kyle Sheffield.
I'm getting hot in here just thinking about Kyle Sheffield. I'm going to take my jacket off.
The salt is for flavor. Now we have all the ingredients. We whisk.
Here you go.
Thank you. You tell them origin of yeast while I whisk.
I will tell you the origin of the yeast. Long ago, in a galaxy far, far away, the world was run by ape men in a place called Planet of the Apes. One day, the apes, they fraternize with a human being, and they make a sexy time, and their first yeast infection was ever made. And since that point in time, yeast infection have been used for many medical advancements, the polio vaccine. Bruno, help me out. What else have yeast infection be used for?
Bread.
They be used for bread like we make right now. This is the greatest bread on the face of the earth. As you watch, you're watching a world record for the greatest bread on the face of the earth.
The whisk.
It is very thick, but that is okay, because this is a society that makes you feel like it's only okay to be skinny, and it is okay to be thick sometimes.
That is the Tumblr post.
Yes. So we whisk the bread ingredients until very nice and fine. It says here in the Betty Crocker cookbook, combine yeast mixture until smooth. And we shall do that. Shankwi. Hello and welcome back to a Borat and Bruno Christmas extravaganza. Right now we have finally reached the consistency that we like. Very nice. High five. Yes. Now we are yeast brothers. And what we do now is we take our mixture and we put it in ball and hand. This is a Kazakh sport known as a yeast ball, and what we do is we take this yeast ball and we put it into well-oiled bowl. You just, Bruno, I get your name wrong every time. Ha! You know why? You look like my friend Justin Reed. It's okay, he weird. But Bruno, where is the well-oiled bowl?
The well-oiled bowl is right here. It's not yet well-oiled.
Okay, will you oil it up for me, baby?
Can. Dog.
While Justin oils up this bowl, I would like to take a moment of silence for Mr. Brian Sheffield. He wears a shirt that resembles very much Al Borland, and one of his pupils who never go to class, one time he say, Mr. Sheffield, that shirt look very much Al Borland, and Mr. Sheffield never wear that shirt again. So, moment of silence please, Bruno. Thank you very much for that moment. Alright, so this oil is boiled, and and now we will put. Are you going to oil it more? Yes.
You can never have too much oil.
No, yes.
You know what they say?
They say that you will never get this.
You'll never get this. La 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 la.
Yes, high five. Yes. Okay. And now what we do is we place this ball of fun into this well-oiled bowl. Look at my hands, sticky. I will show. Ah, yes, I like.
Now we cover and wait for the yeast to rise.
How long do we wait, Bruno?
5 minutes.
5 minutes? Okay.
We see you back in 5 minutes.
Commercial break, thank you very much. Hello.
Welcome back. That is the longest 5 minutes of my life.
That's because it was not 5 minutes.
It was an hour.
It was an hour, and the yeast it rises very much, and you can see.
Like Mr. Sheffield blood pressure, we call him Dad.
Yes, he do not like when we call him Dad because he is not our father, but we still look on him like a father. So now what we do is we take some flowers and we put them on the tables. We make a beautiful circle of life and we spread. And then what we do is we take our nice yeast bowl and we place on the flowers. And now, with our yeast bowl, we do what we call a knead.
You press down and push forward.
Hi, yes.
Do it many times.
I am the best kneader in the world.
Who taught you to knead?
Who taught me to knead? I have to say that my wife taught me to knead because I need help. High five! Flour going everywhere, explode.
Okay. It is.
Wow, you are the best kneader I ever seen in my life.
Thank you, Borat. See, in Austria, at fashion school, they taught us to knead before anything else. They say, Bruno, you want to be world famous? You must learn how to knead bread. And I learned to knead bread.
Great story, Bruno. Tell me when the motion picture come out about that story. Would you say the bread is nice and kneaded, or do it need more?
It is nice and kneaded.
Do you catch that pun?
I
You
did.
call me Mark Rich.
I call you Brian Sheffield.
Yes.
Brian Sheffield is superior punner to Mark Rich.
Yes, Brian Sheffield is the supreme maker of puns. Brian Sheffield is to Mark Rich as the supreme maker of puns is to...
Poop the pants.
Did you just say poop the pants?
I did.
Just kidding, we love Mark Rich, his puns are very good.
Heil Sims.
Okay, now the bread is all kneaded and kneaded. So, what we do now is we punch down the bread onto a baking pan. And then we bake in the oven for, well, we bake it in the oven. We bake the bread in the oven. We bake. Hello. How we break. We bake.
They give us different options.
We
10 minutes.
we bake the bread in the ovens for 15 minutes. And then we come back and we show you the finished product, the baby Kyle Sheffield. And we will show you.
Should we shape it into baby Kyle?
Shaping baby Kyle. Where is the pan? Mother! Mother! Where is the bread pan? Hello, I would like you to meet my mom. Welcome to the home. Hello. This is my mother.
She is old as well.
She is the oldest woman in all of Kazakhstan. She is a 43. I love her.
Make a little baby Kyle.
Oh, we make a human shape of bread that baby Kyle will celebrate. Here. He looked like an infant. If this was in the process of meiosis, he would be prophase 1. That's how young he is. I give him a face. He happy. Happy to be alive and son of Brian Sheffield.
The greatest biology teacher in the world.
Better than Mr. Gale times 10. Better than Mr. Sims times infinity. Hail Sims.
Gotta pass the trash. Am I right?
Just so you know.
Right now I do my best Mr. Sims impersonation. I will come over here. That is all.
How low can you go?
Gotta pass the trash. Am I right?
Right now, you've got to make it into a...
Meet baby Kyle.
Yes. This will be the greatest bread of all times.
He is a stud.
Look at him. Wah! He make a noise.
He look like Brian in the face.
Yes, it does.
He's ready to make puns.
You're ready to be back into bread and warm wholesome.
Not exactly. You're going to let it rise again.
Do we?
Yes, you do.
Why can we not cook?
You're going to let it rise again.
Can't we just cook it?
You could, but
Let's just cook it. I'm done with this crap.
are you gonna make it into a loaf, or are you really gonna make it a human?
Can we bake this like this?
If you want to.
This is what I want to do. I want to bake this baby.
Alright.
I want to cook this baby in the oven.
Let me get you a cookie sheet out here. You don't have to take this in, right? Y'all just have to show yourself eating it.
We do not even have to show ourselves eating it. We have to show the final product. Is that rolling?
Yes.
Hello, I love USA.
Kazakhstan is the greatest country in the world. All other countries are run by little girls. Kazakhstan is #1 exporter of potassium.
All other Central Asian countries have inferior potassium. Kazakhstan is the greatest country in the world. I have to be very delicate when I pick up a baby Kyle because he seems to be stuck to the island. It's okay. If his head come off, we do not panic.
Mitosis will grow more heads.
Oh no, it looked like his leg. Okay, I rescued the baby. Don't worry, Brian. I'm a good babysitter. Okay. I'm sorry I call you Brian, Mr. Sheffield. I respect you, Mr. Sheffield. I respect you. I'm sorry. Okay. Now that we have.
You gotta wait till it preheats.
Now that we have the baby bred, we shall safely put him in the ovens for some hibernations and some cooking. But first, we must wait for the oven to preheat to here. What's the temperature, Mother?
It's already preheating.
What's the temperature?
350 degrees.
To 350 degrees Celsius, and hello. I lied to you. It's actually 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, very nice. Hello. My name is Borat. I like you very much.
I'm going to feed this bread to Pamela Anderson.
Hello. High five. Okay. Now I'm back in business. It will take 3 more minutes. In the meantime, I shall clean up a mess. Do you remember, Bruno, when we were in kindergarten we would get shaving cream and we spray on the desk and you draw a stick figure inside of the shaving cream?
And learn the alphabet?
Yes.
Yes.
That is what I refer to right now.
What were the 3 first letters you learned?
The 3 first letters I learned in the alphabet.
U, S, and A.
That is the first 3 letters I learned. I also learned the 3 letters of the alphabet, the XXX, because that means a super female.
First 3 letters of the alphabet I learned. KYLESCHEFOLD.
I just eat dough, it's gross. I pushed stuff on the floor on accident, it was okay. Corduroy, come here. Hello. Yeah, this is my pet turtle. His name is Corduroy. He is the cutest thing in the planet Earth. second only to Kyle Sheffield. Am I right?
You are right. We baked him last week.
We bake him in the oven and look how perfect he is. Next up, Kyle Sheffield 2.0. Pretty soon we will have Infant as a homosexual couple.
The first in the world to be made out of bread.
I bet you did not know that such a biological anomaly could happen, but here at the lab, the Borat and Bruno, we can make it happen.
We have 1 more minute.
1 more minute until oven is preheat. And then we bake for how long, Justin? 15?
15 minutes?
15 a minute.
30 minutes?
30 minutes. My mom says the 30 minutes. She expert chef. Hello.
Hello. I am a Bruno.
Hi, my name is Borat.
Welcome to Cooking with Bruno and Borat.
Welcome to Cooking with Borat and Bruno. Today, we have instructed yous on the history of the yeast infections, as well as the history of the bread making, as well as the biology of the bread making, as well as the cuteness of Kyle Sheffield, as well as
Corduroy.
Corduroy the dog.
I mean turtle.
He is a turtle, he is not a dog. Now it seems as if our oven is preheat. Bruno, take the camera. What you're about to see is groundbreaking. This will be the first baby ever made in an oven. We shall see. Have you ever heard the phrase, "She has a bun in the oven," in reference to a baby? Well, for the first time in the history of mankind, today, we actually put a bun in the oven. High five! Okay. Very hot. Okay. Good lucky little guy. I will pray for you to Allah. Okay. Can we have a countdown?
3, 2, 1.
Okay, bye-bye. Hello. As you can see, the bread project is complete. And here you have a baby Kyle Sheffield in the crust. Very nice.